Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and for this one, gonna be reviewing Saving Mr. Banks. And oh man, I gotta say, I love Saving Mr. Banks because it's a really good biographical film, and because of Walt Disney and Pamela Travers, and the Disney Studios wanting to make Mary Poppins, and having trouble with Travers, and also we get to see, Pamela Travers' backstory and such, when she was a little girl, of her family and such, her father, that kind of stuff, cuts back, and, with her having flashbacks, and the casting is fantastic, because Tom Hanks as Walt Disney, oh man, he does an excellent job as Walt Disney. And I think I've read, he was like slight relatives, of Walt Disney or something like that. I mean, somewhere I read, I don't know. And Emma Thompson playing Pamela Travers, oh, she was fantastic. She was fantastic. The rest of the casting, from the actress who played young Pamela Travers, and Colin, what's his last name, who played her father. Yeah, he was good. What's her face, who was Pamela's mother. The two guys, the actors played the Sherman Brothers. All the others are fantastic. Oh god, what's his face, who drove Pamela Travers all the time, Oh, he was good. He was really good. Yeah, and everything, and even I remember Richard Sherman, he even said it's like looking at old, like, home video or something like that, and it's true, because I think Saving Mr. Banks really captured the feel and such to it. But there were a few changes to the film. Like, for example, like, in Saving Mr. Banks, like, Walt got on the next flight to London, and with Walt and Pamela having a talk and such at her home and such in London. Yeah, that didn't happen. It all happened on the phone. So, yeah. Try to do that, fingers. But anyways, yeah, even like there were some great parts in it, like because one thing is that I like that, like, there's one part I remember, like, because, like, when Pamela's in bed, like, kind of having trouble sleeping, then she goes over and it grabs the Mickey plush, kind of snuggles with the Mickey plush. And from what we see in the film, like, she seems to only like Mickey, that's the only, because with Pamela Travers, she despised cartoons, and even with her reaction and such, and telling Walt Disney, I will not work with cartoons, sir, and that, and, you promised me this film would not be animated, and it isn't, so the real penguins, oh no, that they are animated, but see, and even said, but the actors, they are 100% real, or however he said it, it's both, like, combination of live action with animation, that's been done before, and, of course, Roger Rabbit and Space Jam being one of the best-known films with combination of live action animation, yeah, so, but as I said, like, Mickey seems to be the only character and such that Pamela seems to like, and who wouldn't like Mickey? Seriously, yeah, and other good parts in the film, like, also, like, a very interesting moment, like, we cut back, we keep going back and forth from the flashbacks to, when, them working on Mary Poppins, and one of them is, because Pamela's mother, like, almost, like, kills herself, like, is, like, mysteriously, like, in the zone or whatever, like, what I'm saying, and just, like, goes off, and Pamela goes after her, like almost about to drown herself, and just like, what the heck has gotten into her, And also, oh yeah, because her mother's sister, and that's her aunt, um, like, it shows that she's the inspiration for Mary Poppins, you know? And even, like, one part was she takes out the pineapple, and Pamela's little sister, like, has her jaw drops, like, close your mouth, we're not a codfish, just like in the movie Mary Poppins, close your mouth, please, Michael, we're not a codfish, That's pretty good. And also, oh yeah, the ending to Saving Mr. Banks is really, really good. Because, they're at the premiere and such. And what's really cool is that, Mickey comes up to Pamela, does this, and she takes his arm and such, like, walk inside the Chinese theater, and then, the movie starts, and we translate, one at a time, because what goes on in the movie, and, like, the part with the animation sequence, and with the Dick Van Dyke as Burke, and the penguins dancing, like, you see Pamela's reaction just, but the audience are laughing, even you see Walt chuckling and such, because come on, at least Disney, like, with Mary Poppins, has to have a bit of animation to it, and it works, it's perfect, and it works so good in Mary Poppins, but, Pamela Travers, still does not like it, and also one part, like, they're talking about, like, cut to Mary Poppins, sometimes it's a person we love falls at the end of their nose or something like that, then we cut to Bert, like, your dad's a fine gentleman, he loves you, I don't think so. You should have seen the look on his face. He doesn't like us at all, Well, now there must be some mistake, and, like, we kind of see Pamela, she starts getting very emotional, and then we cut to the part, it's and from Mary Poppins, a really great scene, with Mr. Banks walking, in the evening, and the music, beautiful music playing at that part, and it plays that. We also cut to, with her and her father and such, and Pamela's just so upset, and Walt, leans over and, goes up to her, behind her, like, it's all right, Mrs. Travers, Mr. Banks is going to be okay, I promise, and Pamela's just kind of hiding it and such, I can't find cartoons or whatever, just, being, just kind of hiding it and such, and you see the look on Walt's face, like, just being stubborn, yeah, that's right, stubborn, oh yeah, and also that part with, Pamela and Walt at Disneyland, it's a really good part as well. I read this, though, like, I think this was a goof up, like, I think you can still see kind of the computers and such in the background, I think. I'll have to go back and look that up, but if you get what I'm saying, like, you guys let me know on that too, if I'm correct. But they're also on the carousel, and, like, Walt's on the horse that the horse that he loved sitting on and such, become a signature horse on the carousel, and, like, that's the carousel that Walt always loved to sit on and such, to ride on, and everybody, yeah, Walt, and then as Pamela starts having visions such of that fair that her and her family was at, and that her father was making that speech, and the carousel being there, yeah, and also, again, still the ending, because right at the part with, let's go fly a kite, it kind of fades, and we hear the piano playing as we heard in the beginning, of the film, and, and yet young Pamela's like, don't ever leave me, and her father's like, never, we see a smile from Pamela still at the premiere of Mary Poppins, and the last words, winds in the east, mist coming in, like something is brewing, I don't know, about to begin. Can't put my finger, and that, and then it fades to black, and then the movie's over, the credits roll. And what's really cool is that during the credits, the scroll and such, we hear the actual recordings, of their conversations, like table reading or something like that, because they're reading to Pamela and such, what they wrote in the script or whatever, you know, that kind of stuff, you know. Yeah, and also because lots of great moments in the film. And the part with, you know, let's go fly a kite, you know. And I just love it when Pamela says, you know, like, change it to, let us go and fly a kite, you know. But I'm sure that word worked, but no, how it goes, let's go fly a kite. No, that's much better, so, you know. But anyway, so, yeah, Saving Mr. Banks, it's a really great film, biographical film and such, by BBC Films and distributed by Disney. I mean, it also is technically a Disney film, you know, because I think it's obvious, you know, it's much suitable for it being a Disney film, you know. Just everything about it is fantastic, you know. And for me, I'd give it, ooh boy, that's a toughie. I'd say, yeah, I give it 9 out of 10 stars. That's still good. Come on, you know, from 10 out of 10 stars, 9 out of 10 stars, 8 out of 10 stars, and a little bit of 7 and 6, you know. Good and such, you know. But anyway, so again, 9 out of 10 stars for Saving Mr. Banks. It's a really good biographical film, and, you know, Disney as well. And you guys let me know what you think of Saving Mr. Banks, because for me, you know, I love it. It's really good. So again, 9 out of 10 stars for Saving Mr. Banks. I hope you enjoyed this review video. More new review videos coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. And I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. Take care, and peace out.